Welcome to Money Saving Mama, and I'm here again with another food bank haul. Yes, we got Z-bars, we got Welchers, we got pork chops, we got coffee mate, we got cobbler, we got toiletry items, and at the end, I will share with you medicine that cost a fortune if we had to buy it. We are so thankful for that. The topic of today's video real quick is low income. That's me. That's us. 50 plus mom. That's me. And I am now searching for a job. That's also me. In the job market. Okay, guys, I'm going to get into it. I'll tell you all about it. But buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into this extra long haul today. Lots to go through, starting off with this red meat. Look at the color of that ground beef. Lean. Lean. That's what I want to look like. Lean. I want to be extra lean. Who's kidding who? Who cares at this point? 50 plus, 60 plus, I don't care about lean. I care about what I'm gonna eat next. Look at that, $9.34. I'm letting this unthaw because I cannot wait to cook this up. This looks good. Then I saw this, Italian, guys, Italian sausage. I've never tried Jimmy's Italian sausage, but I've tasted a lot of Jimmy's sandwiches, those breakfast sandwiches we've gotten a few times, and those are top notch, 100%, 10 out of 10. So I cannot wait. I'm gonna unthaw this. I'm gonna cook both of these up because once I start cooking, I'm like prepping, okay? I like to do a few meals at a time if I'm cooking, okay? That way I got it ready to go. And that way, when we're home and it's crazy and the house is just chaos, I've already got something I can pull out of the fridge and say, sit, eat, okay? Those are my two favorite words, sit, eat, okay? Sit, eat. I say that all the time. Sit, eat. I wish someone would tell me to sit and eat. But, okay, cheese. Now, this bag is going to my parents because they said they were a little low on the cheese. And I have a lot of cheese. So glad to share them with that cheese with them. We've been making a lot of just cheese sandwiches, cheese quesadillas, cheese on eggs, so many things. Macaroni and cheese, add extra cheese, okay? Extra cheese, extra protein, loving that. And then we got the cooked chicken and the uncooked chicken. Here, let's start off with the cooked chicken, my favorite. They must have got a large bag of these and divvied them out into smaller bags at the food bank. These are big breasts, okay? I count 1, 2, 3, at least 4 breasts, chicken breasts, fried chicken breasts. Perfect. These are going to my parents because they enjoy already done chicken, okay? It's already done. All they got to do is heat it up in the microwave. My dad can heat in the microwave with no problem, okay? And that way I'll do the cooking, okay? They're getting older. It's old age, and we'll get into it later. Mobility, moving around is an issue. Walking outside is an issue. I'm talking about motorized wheelchairs. What to do next? Leave it in the comments section if you've had to deal with this with your parents, if you're dealing with it with yourself. Is there a motorized chair that you recommend? Let me know. I'm all yours at this point, okay? Because we need something. Chicken drumsticks in the back. And some reason, my kids are loving drumsticks lately, okay? I've been cooking these. The last time I cooked them in the oven, and I just smothered them in barbecue. They don't even care what barbecue, okay? Prefer dinosaur, prefer Buc-ee's. We love our Buc-ee's, but barbecue's barbecue, okay? We eat it, okay? Those will be perfect again. Those are still frozen, so they're going right back in the freezer. And then look at this. Look at this extra long pack of pork chops, excuse me. I was gonna say pork chops. Food Lion did it again. And look at that price, $16.52. Ooh, and you wonder why it didn't sell. No one could afford it. Who could afford that price? I don't know. Only the millionaires, okay? Millionaires, billionaires, they're doing wonderful right now. It's us, the little people. The little people, it's just killing us right now. And I see, okay, hold on, guys, hold on. My strawberries are not doing too good over here. And I gotta move stuff a little bit. Okay, move stuff out of the way. I think that'll be good now, because they were oozing onto the granola bars. See, they were frozen strawberries, and now they're unthawing. And they were getting all over the box, and once they get on the box, then we will definitely have ants in the box. So, back to the pork chops. Lots of blessings here. This is going right back in the freezer. This looks like a Sunday project, cooking all those pork chops. Then this, it will be for my daughter, because she loves all these things in here. Potato salad, her favorite. Cookie, her favorite. And I think it's probably chocolate chip. I thought it had some chips. I saw some chocolate in there. And then, what kind of sub is it? Italian. They must have knew I was Italian. Italian sausage, Italian sub. What do I have? Italian written all over my forehead or something? Who knows? Okay, perfect. So when she gets home from playing tennis, this is going to be perfect for her. I can pull it out of the fridge. She will love it. I don't know what we're having for dinner, by the way. I had breakfast for dinner left. Maybe I better keep one piece of chicken out for my husband. Okay, one piece of chicken's gonna stay out for my husband, so we got something to eat tonight. And okay, that's the thing. It is so busy and chaotic when you have kids and sports, and then you have school, and you gotta cook, and on top of cooking something, at the same time, you're doing homework, okay? What did you get for homework? Do we got spelling words? Do we got math homework? On and on and on. Okay, the topic of today's video is, I am in search for a high-paying job, okay? A higher-paying job than I have, because something has to change. That's where I'm at right now. Something has to help us get out of debt, out of this situation. Hold on one second. We're having a gust of wind come through, okay? It's just all coming through right now. Something has to change right now. I need a life change, okay? And I don't mean menopause, because I already got the life change going on here, okay? I already got the change. That's what we always used to call it growing up. We'd say, oh, mom's got the change going on. I already got the change going on in my body. I also need the change going on in my job. Don't get me wrong, I love my job. I've been there like forever. I'm like a fixture, okay? But I need more money. Okay? That's what it comes down to. I need more money. So, I need double time here. Double my money or something. So I need more money to survive right now. So I just realized today's the day I gotta start looking at my resume. I gotta dust it off and go back through and update my resume. That's what I need to do. I need to start searching for a job. Now, I'm a little rusty because the last time I searched for a job, I searched in the newspaper. That is where I found the job I am at today, the newspaper. So I've heard you don't look in the newspaper anymore, that everything is online. And so I am going to be looking online for a job, which my age will definitely show when I have no idea what I'm doing. But thank goodness, my daughter is an expert. Teenagers help, right? They're always there to help. So I can always ask my daughter for questions. Yes, my age is just showing. And the life changes in my body are going on, so pray for me. I got a lot of change, but hopefully it'll be good change. And hopefully I'll find time. Because how do you find time when you work a full-time job? How do you find time if they call you and they want to interview you? Hopefully, what my daughter said is hopefully the first interview will be like over the phone. and like maybe the second interview will be in person, and then I'll just have to like ask for like a personal half day or something like that, because I can't tell my employer I'm going out on a job interview. So I'll just have to ask for a personal day. Well, let's get there first. Let's get there. Let me update the resume. Let me find some jobs that, I can do, because I don't even need my 4-year degree for the job I'm at right now. So that's where we're at. We'll get into that. That's a whole nother topic, another day. But pray for me in the job market today, because I need more money. Let's see. Next thing, collards. Let's see. Yep, made in the USA. So we love our collards. I just got to cook them down with some bacon fat. I have been keeping bacon fat in my fridge, okay? I've turned into my grandmother. Yep, I'm storing bacon fat in my fridge, and I have it ready to cook. I don't even have any bacon left, but just the fat to cook these in. So collards it is. Then we got sunflower crisp chop salad kit. That sounds really good, okay? And I'm not even supposed to eat that much salad, but I could throw that together tonight, and maybe I could have a few bites. Okay, baked potatoes, and it's that time that even potatoes are high at the store. So I see 2 potatoes and I'm like, oh wow, that's a side one night. This is perfect. The other night, both my husband and my daughter they just gobbled up 2 huge baked potatoes, and I couldn't believe they like finished them, because I was like, really, you got nothing left? I could have wanted a bite or 2, but those will definitely come in handy. We got 1 gorgeous onion, and we will definitely savor that, because you know how high in price onions are. See how bad that is? It's like oozing all over. Thank goodness I put a paper towel down. 1 gorgeous avocado. We got some shrooms here for all my shroom girls. I love me some shrooms, and those are just a few. I will actually cook those with just this corn, because we only got 1 ear of corn. It must be winding down the corn season. 1 ear of corn, and I'll cook them with the shrooms. 1 hot pepper, 1 gorgeous cucumber. It's gorgeous, but it's small, okay? Small is good too. And we got a few little stalks of celery, and celery is so good for my, after dinner celery. It just tastes so good, and it helps me digest. So I will cook these too with the corn. A couple pieces of asparagus. My husband loves asparagus. We got some grapes, and I already tasted them. They are good too. Thankful for those grapes. And we got 1 pear. We got a couple of limes. They look, we'll check them out. We'll see how they are. We got 1 mango, a fuzzy peach. I was going to say fuzzy peach. 1 apple, which is good, because I think I have 2 little cuties left for my produce in the house. So that'll be good. My son will like the apple. We have some frozen strawberries that were oozing, but those will be good, because I don't know why I love frozen strawberries. And look at organic. Ooh, the fancy kind, the bougie kind. Perfect. So those will be gone tonight, probably because they're oozing all over. We got some Welch's grape juice, and it's Concord. Concord grape juice. Loving that. I just had some apple juice the other day, and normally I don't drink juice. So I was like, I better water this down. So I had some apple juice with ice. Oh my goodness, it tasted so good. But all I could remember is it reminds me of being sick. Because when I was little, we would get apple juice only when you were sick. Because remember, my mom was frugal. We didn't have much money. And so being frugal was you went without. And if you absolutely needed it, that's when we received it. And that was it. Blueberries. Look at this. Another 3-pound bag of blueberries. These are perfect because in the wintertime, like I said, we do not get that many pieces of fruit or vegetables. And it's coming up to that season where produce is extremely high on top of it. So I will definitely put these, I'm going to split them up. Half will go to my parents for my dad's smoothies, or milkshakes he calls them. And the other half will go in our freezer, and I'll pull them out ever so often when I have a couple of bananas that go extra ripe with some yogurt. So just, you know, try to get some more fruits and vegetables into the kids. And sometimes when you make it into a smoothie, you know, they drink it. When, you know, it was out before, if blueberries were out in a bowl, they wouldn't have it. Unless you put blueberries over ice cream. Try that. Vanilla ice cream, put these blueberries, if you have blueberries, any type of blueberries, frozen blueberries over ice cream. Kids will eat it then, okay? Strawberries, cherries, especially these would be good too over ice cream. The frozen strawberries and put on ice cream. Ooh, those are good. Forgot about our SpongeBob house back there. So I'll have to cut him up later. Cut that house up later. Okay, so the strawberries did ooze on the Z-bars, but they're still good because they're all in packages. They were split open like that when I got it, but let's see what they look like. And these probably cost a fortune. They're organic, so they're fancy. We got 2 boxes. Z-bars. They're made by Cliff, like the Cliff bar. USDA organic. They're iced oatmeal cookie. They said cookie there. Iced oatmeal cookie. I can't wait to try that. Look at the icing on that bar. Wow. I just hope they have some protein in there. A little bit of protein at least. We'll see. We'll see. We got lots of them. So we got 2 boxes of 18. We think there's 18 in here, but like I said, it was open just like this when I got it. A tampered box, maybe. Either way, it'll be good. And we got a lot of them. So what I'm thinking is if I need something for trick-or-treaters and I have some of these left, I might put a box aside. I know, I'm going to look like the healthy house, but I would rather have the light on and be able to give something out than nothing. So even if it's healthy granola bars, but I think that's what I might do is put these aside. Okay, so I don't know where to put them, but I'll put let you see, cupcakes next. And they look like Halloween. Does that not look like Halloween? Trick or treat? Yeah, and I love cupcakes. I love them, love them, love them. So I will have just a little bit of cupcakes there. And then we got cookies here. And these ones are, if I remember correctly, coconut pecan, yep. Coconut pecan clusters from Food Lion. I bet they cost a fortune, but they're in some bougie box. See, they're in some like square box. Oh, the stuff is like oozing onto my shirt. Okay, keep going. We got Kool-Aid here. These are great because I can stick a couple of these in the car, and if we're out on a picnic or we go to a park, these are a quick drink for the kids. I don't know about putting them in lunch boxes if my son wanted to bring one in his lunch, because I just would worry that he would tip it over at lunch and like the teachers would say, please don't put those in again because they don't have a straw. They're like bottles. So no lunch box, but I'll hold on to them for when we go to a park. Okay, we got cobbler. Look at the price on that cobbler. Over $7 peach cobbler. Wow. And I'm splitting this in half because it's just too high priced, too good to say, look, it's only for my family. So splitting it in half. Half of it will go to my parents so they can enjoy it too. Then moving on, we got Kraft macaroni and cheese. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. 4 of them, so the kids can do those. So that'll be so nice because it's an easy side. Even a meal, like a lunch meal, if you know they want something like a small meal, this is perfect. With a piece of fruit, perfect then. We got, let's see, what is that? Toast, garlic toast back there. And I am gonna stick that right in the freezer. My freezer is pretty bare, so we are keeping everything we receive and putting it in the freezer. I'm gonna put that in the freezer for spaghetti night. That way it's not even in my fridge and hopefully it will preserve longer. We got green peanuts back there that need to be boiled. They were in this bag. That is a whole project for my husband. Boiling peanuts in the crock pot all day with some spices. My project, I love to eat them. Okay, that's my part. My part is eating peanuts. He boils them. But at least we know our roles, right? That's how marriage is. You know your roles. You know who does what. Coffee mate. And this is nice for when the power goes out and we have no milk, we have no cream, and yeah, mama needs coffee. If I do not function without coffee, okay? I do not care that I have to always make coffee at home. All I need is coffee and a little bit of cream, okay? Black coffee doesn't always sit that great with my stomach. So what kind is this? Hazelnut. Ooh, fancy kind. Fancy kind. Let's hope it's not loaded with sugar. Well, we'll look another day. Okay, but that'll go in my stockpile for hurricane because it's that season. And then we got no sugar added pie. $6 too. Almost over $6 pie. Wow. So this is really nice with, oh wow, I see it. Strawberries, blueberries on top of the pie, and then a scoop of ice cream. That's gonna be what is dinner for tonight for me, okay? Pie, fruit, and ice cream. Because it just sounds good. And when you're an adult, you can eat what you want for dinner, right? Okay? Especially when you're going through the change. I got enough problems with my body going on. I don't need anyone to tell me what to do. Okay, we have these gorgeous rolls, sweet onion rolls. A 4 count here. Well, it looks like 4. No, yeah, 4. I was gonna say someone ate a roll. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rolls, perfect. A French bread, and this I'm going to cut in half, split open, put some butter on it, put some garlic on it, because it can either be garlic toast or it can be pizza. And then I'm gonna put it in the freezer and hold on to it because that will be a quick and easy meal coming up down the road. Quick and easy because guess what? All I have to do is pull it out of the freezer, put some cheese on it, put some more garlic powder on it, and throw it in the oven, put some pepperoni on it, whatever it might be, that's all I have to do. Okay, then moving on to the next counter, because we have one more counter, such as blessing all this stuff was we have taco seasoning. Okay, I have to pause a minute. I think it's an emergency. I don't know what's going on. My daughter is calling. Like I said, she has a tennis game tonight, and I don't know what's going on. Let me pause the video. Let me get this call, and I will be back in a second for part 2. Okay? Welcome back to part 2. It was not an emergency. My daughter sold something on Poshmark, and I'm supposed to find it. Okay? That's why she called 3 times and tried to text me. Okay? You would think it was an emergency, but she sold something on Poshmark. That's a good thing. Okay? We need to sell, okay? Because it's that time. You need money for everything. Okay, next thing. Taco seasoning. This is like huge. 24 ounces, 1.1 pound, 8 ounces. This is a lot of tacos here. This is a lot of seasoning. So I will definitely be calling my mother and telling her, look, do you want half of this container now, or do you just want it when you're making tacos? Because this is a lot. She'll say, make the meat. Put the taco seasoning on the meat and send the meat. But this is something we're going to definitely need to share. Look at all that. Because this would take me, I don't know if I would use this in a year. It's a lot of taco seasoning. Such a blessing. Because taco seasoning is like $1.50, $2 a packet. And nothing's in those little packets. Okay, little teeny packets. You got to have 2 to make tacos usually. And this is like, I don't know, 24, 30 packets here. Lots of blessings here. This will go a long, long way. And then I need help with this, guys. I am not sure. I think this is sesame seeds. Yes, sesame seeds. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. Let me know in the comment section what you think I should do with these. little seeds. Help, guys, help. I need your help with that one. Okay, moving on. We got vegetable soup by Campbell's, always a blessing. Unsweetened applesauce, that's good for when you're sick, anytime. 2 cans of mixed vegetables, because it's that time. Mixed vegetable time, can time. Produce is high, and this is one way you can stretch your budget. Okay, start using your own pantry. Start eating out of your pantry. Open those cans. Eat the canned food. Produce is so high at the store, it's one way you can save. Okay. Then we got some really big ticket items here we are so thankful for. We'll start off in the back. We got 2 cases of, well, this one's strawberry and cream, and this one's strawberry and cream. They're Boost, but they're glucose controlled Boost. And there's, let's see, 6 in each by, oh wow, Nestle's. So I have no idea how much these would normally be, but we're going to keep one, and I'm going to send one to my dad. He doesn't have a glucose problem, but these have protein, 16 grams of protein. So this he can have in addition maybe to the smoothies or milkshakes, as he calls them, that my mother has been making. I will just tell him drink them like milk because he needs protein. The other one I'm going to hold on to in a pinch in the mornings. If I have nothing to send with my husband for breakfast, I will give him one of these and maybe his cup of coffee, his to-go cup of coffee, because that's how we do it here. And so that'll save for ourselves. Then we got some medication. Now, Zyrtec, 30 tablets. We just got a bag of this stuff, and it was like mix and match. We'll go through it all. So it's just get what you get and don't have a fit. Sometimes we have allergies, but I don't typically take allergy medicine. No one in the house typically takes allergy medicine. Sometimes I have, the itchy eyes, the watery eyes, the runny nose, the sneezing. Yeah, I do. I have a scruffy throat sometimes. So this will work out great for our medicine cabinet just to keep on hand for the times that we need something like this. And I know Zyrtec, this has got to be, I don't know. Listen in the comment section, how much is this? $10? I probably am super low on that end because, like I said, I don't buy this. This isn't typically ever something we need. Thank goodness. But we will keep it because it's always good to have it on hand. Tylenol. And look at this. This is the name brand stuff, okay? This is not something I buy either. I buy generic acetaminophen if we need it. This is the extra strength kind. And let's see, 100 tablets. Wow. So this will come in handy when we get that COVID or we get that stomach bug or the flu's going around. We are going to definitely be using this this winter. So this is a definite huge blessing. And my daughter, who's 15, also takes pills now. Yes, congratulations, because she was on liquid forever. She finally got a pill down. It took a long time. Some kids, they have a big throat. She has very small features. So it was very hard for her to swallow a pill. So it took a while. But I don't know about these. These are really big. I can do it. But I don't know if she can do it. So we'll see. Then this, maybe I'll need your help with. Okay. Lubricated eye drops. And they look like individual ones. Oh, for on the go. 60 of them. Maybe this is something my husband can use. I'll have to show him this and see. It's for dry eyes. I have dry eyes if I have to do a lot of driving. My eyes get real dry then. But I'll see if this is, something he needs to keep on hand, or maybe my father could keep a few of these on hand for his eyes. So another blessing, 60 of them. Don't worry. If they decide they don't want to use this at all, then I'll see if there's someone at the church that could use this, or last resort, like I said before, my mom and my daughter volunteer at a thrift shop. So they can always bring items when we're decluttering, and if we can't get rid of something, they will bring it to the thrift shop. Old underwear, old socks, things like that we can't get rid of at all. They bring it there, and there's always someone else that is in need, because it's that time, guys. There are so many people out there like us in need. Last item is we're so thankful for this too. An unscented all weather, I don't know what all weather means, Aquanet extra super hold, all weather. So if it's raining, if it's snowing, if the sun's out, if the leaves are blowing, this hairspray is all weather hairspray. I've never heard of that before. So if it's raining, can you believe hairspray holding up in the rain? I guess this does. This is 10 out of 10. It all holds up all weather, guys, all weather hairspray. So that's perfect, because toiletries are expensive. Things like this are a luxury item. Food is a luxury item right now. So this is over and beyond what you would have ever expected to receive, or we would expect to receive at a food bank. Let's go ahead and pan through. Remember, if you're in need, Google your local food bank, see what they have to offer. If you've seen one of my videos and you've been motivated to Google a local food bank and go, I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. I would give you an applause, but I only have one hand right now because the other hand is holding the phone. So I'm proud of you. Keep going. If it's helping your family, if you're still in need, keep going. Yes, my daughter always says, remember to hype the video, which means in the comments section, swipe left. There goes that brain fog. I didn't know which way to swipe. Swipe left and hype the video. Please Please remember, if you're not subscribed, because like 60% of the viewers that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, when I come out with a new video, you're not getting the little, message or ad that comes up and says, watch the video. So remember to check and make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out the other videos that I have, because I have lots and lots of videos. I've been doing food banks for a very long time. I've been going to the food bank for a very long time. Please check them out. And guess what? Thank you so much for watching today. I will see you in the next Money Saving Mama video.